Happy Tuesday, everyone. Meteorologist Joe Martucci here. All attention on this late week storm and the very cold air to come for our Christmas weekend. Today is kind of an in-between day. I was able to give you the timing and tidal flooding information on Monday night here, so a little bit ahead of schedule. As we go throughout the day, I'll, of course, update as need be. And then Wednesday morning, if we need a snow map, we will put it out. Here's a look at our storm threats. Primarily a tidal flooding threat as well as a wind damage threat here. And rainfall flooding, snow and ice certainly possible, but not as big of a deal as the tidal flooding and the winds. This cold in the northern plains will be ours as we go into the weekend, but not Thursday and Friday and not in time for this storm. So if you're a snow lover, you're looking over to your northwest, you're like, geez, if only it came a little bit earlier, but it won't. Unfortunately, it won't come until Saturday or Sunday for you if you're looking for that snow, but very cold air with this backside of the system that does come Thursday night into Friday. And then again, as we go into Saturday, as we go into Sunday, even beyond into early next week, we are talking about temperatures well below average. For today, temperatures a little bit below average for this time of the year. You see it's at 1 o'clock. That is our generally warmest time of the day. Temperatures in the upper 30s to the low 40s here. We go into tonight, some cloud cover. Then we go into Wednesday. We'll see thickening clouds as the day goes on. This will all be the calm before a storm as we go into Thursday. Now, Thursday, what this forecast model is not showing you is some drizzle that can be around. But notice our temperatures rising into the 40s. And as we go into the afternoon to around 50 degrees here, rain starts generally between 2 to 5 p.m. here. Heaviest rain is going to be overnight. Can't rule out a rumble of thunder here. Temperatures peaking in the mid-50s early Friday morning. And then as we go into the afternoon, we hit a wall of cold air. You see it's 6 in Johnstown with snow, 21 in Harrisburg with snow. We're in the 50s with rain. Now, the question is, can this turn to snow? Well, it's certainly possible, but usually what happens with these systems is that the cold air does not catch up with the precipitation enough to flip it to snow. That being said, given how cold it will be after that Arctic front passes, I can't rule it out. Can't even rule out some accumulation on grassy or colder surfaces, but we'll need a little more time to do so. What I will say is that we are anticipating a flash freeze. That means that the rain will freeze quickly on surfaces after it ends here because temperatures by 8 o'clock are definitely going to be in the 20s, if not the teens. And as we go overnight, we're talking about low temperatures around 20 degrees. Friday's rainfall, as well as Thursday nights, will take you to anywhere between 1 inch to 1.5 inches here across the area. And there can be some areas of roadway flooding. Now, in terms of wind damage, the usual spots along and east of the Parkway, most of Cape May County, part of the Delaware Bayshore, spotty wind damage is likely here. Otherwise, it's not ruled out to the north and west. Taking the inflatable Santa and the reindeer, make sure you cut down any large hanging tree branches, and make sure you keep your devices charged on Thursday in case we do get into a power outage. Tidal flooding, we are anticipating up to 2 rounds of tidal flooding here. Mainly going to be in minor flood stage, but in Ocean and Monmouth, does look to be moderate flood stage for the Friday morning high tide. And in the Barnegat Bay, flooding could last all day long. So this is Atlantic City in minor flood stage. See some areas in Venice Park that have some blue on it there. Those are completely submerged roadways. We'll take it now to Ship Bottom in moderate flood stage. You see a lot of Long Beach Boulevard has water on it. Even getting onto the 72 bridge can be a problem as well. So moderate flood stage, not something to fool around with. And if you see flooded water, turn around. Don't drown. And then we go into the weekend here. This is Christmas Eve for your highs. Wind chill is going to be in the teens. Here's your Christmas Day high temperatures. 25 in the HT, 26 in Atlantic City. This is going to be our coldest air in decades here. And we're talking about one of the coldest Christmases on record as well. Now, records at the airport go back to 1943. In Atlantic City, goes back to 1874. So genuinely some impressive cold here for Christmas Day. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast. Sunshine for Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures in the 40s. We get into the 50s on Thursday and Friday. But that 53-degree high on Friday, going to be during the morning. We crash quickly during the afternoon. We'll watch for that flash freeze. Take you over to the shore here. Pretty much the same story. See if we get any backside snow on this system. We'll have more updates for you as we go on throughout the day. You can follow me on social media for the latest or come back to our website at pressofac.com/weather.